This is the 7-step guide to building out a high status Instagram, which gets you more female attraction, more money, more powerful friends. And in the past year, I spent thousands of hours consuming content about persuasion, communication, influence, power principles. And I discovered that having a high status Instagram is a night and day difference. So I took the time to design a powerful Instagram. And this Instagram got me a lot of things that I wanted: more female attraction, more high status friends, getting invited to high status events, and living a genuinely cool lifestyle that adds to my purpose. Now imagine your friend who owns a multi-million-dollar company literally asks you, messages you on Instagram, yo bro, let's hang out tonight. While a girl's messaging you, yo, let's hang out tonight. While you use your Instagram to literally message someone and close a deal. All because you took the time to design a powerful online presence. So the question is, what makes an Instagram powerful and high status? What are the sort of photos, the power principles, and the psychological mechanisms to make us more high status, more influential, and more powerful? What do the 1% know that we don't? And so the best Instagrams follow these 7 steps. Now, the first step is elimination. It is removing all the bad photos from your grid, because you have to understand that photos contain energy. And so if everyone was drunk, if everyone's being an idiot, if everyone was acting in shame or low vibration, they were drinking alcohol, taking drugs, and doing stupid shit, you're going to attract people similar to that, right? Personal brands are very powerful, and they attract a certain audience because the audience resonates with the content. So you have to think of your Instagram as a personal brand. The type of content you put out, the type of posts you put out, the type of photos, which include certain things that are happening, certain events, determine the type of people you attract into your life. You gotta eliminate the school photos, you gotta eliminate the college photos, you gotta eliminate all the old photos which do not resonate with the person that you want to become. And before, when I had an Instagram which didn't have these photos that I wanted and didn't resonate with the person I was becoming, I wasn't attracting the type of people I want in my life. I would DM the people I want to connect with, and they didn't really see me as the type of person that would resonate with them. But then as I started to post more, I started creating more content, I literally started posting stories, people started reaching out to me saying, yo bro, when's the next event? When's this happening? And they were curious about the life that I was living, the things that I was doing. And that's because the content I was posting resonate with that audience. So you need to eliminate the photos which are knocking points off you. By the way, I go into more detail in my free PDF. You can click the link in the description to join my free school community and get access to my free Instagram mastery playbook, which I literally designed for guys like you to build out a powerful Instagram which gets you more attraction, more high value friends, and an awesome lifestyle which you genuinely enjoy. The second step is high status text. Now the text is the bio and the username. You need your username to be very simple. Mine's Darius Chong _ If I couldn't use Darius Chong _ I would use King Darius. Find a nickname or find sort of a clean name that doesn't have a lot of numbers. You can use you can use underscores to have a clean username, right? For your bio, you want to put your city or the city you live in, so people know when they add you, when they follow you, they know what city you're at, so they can message you and see if you guys want to hang out. As well, in the bio, you want to include a funny, witty line that resonates with you. For me, I put full-time reality bender, because I truly believe that you can bend reality. You can change reality to the reality that you want. You can manifest shit. As woo-woo as it sounds, you can literally create whatever you want in your life. And I truly believe that. So I put that line in, full-time reality bender, as a funny, witty line, and a thing that I believe in and that I resonate with. People message me about the line saying, bro, full-time reality bender, like, bro, I really fuck with this. Or people say, like, what does this mean? They're curious about it. So you're putting yourself out there authentically in the most best way as possible. The person you want to be like every single day, you put that as the bio. The third step to building a high status Instagram, dressing properly. It's very essential you start dressing as the person you want to become, the person that you want to be like him. You have to dress as that person. I notice a night and day difference in the way I perceive myself, and I know it may seem materialistic, like what are you without the status, without the clothes? I'm still me, but the clothes are an extension of who I am and my authentic self. I like dressing this way because this is what I resonate with. I like this aesthetic, I like the style. I noticed the night and day difference. The way I saw myself when I looked into the mirror, I was actually proud of what I saw. I actually liked what I saw in the mirror, because clothings are sort of a way where you can shape your identity and change the way you view yourself. People say, oh, don't dress nice, and like they purposely nerf themselves by dressing bad. Like, bro, don't dress bad. Like, you have an idea of who you want to become. And wouldn't you want to show up in the best way possible in all aspects of life? The way you dress, the way you speak, the way you articulate, the way you edit your videos, the way you create content, the way you do business, the way you handle relationships. You want to show up as best you can in all areas of life. And so why is clothing the exception? I noticed as I started dressing better, I started to have more confidence in myself, not because of the clothes itself, but because of the expression of the clothes and what it meant for me. The clothes represented certain beliefs, a certain archetype of person, and a certain mannerism that I wanted to behave like. As soon as I started dressing as the person I want to be, I started behaving as the person I want to be. It was sort of my excuse to start becoming that person on a 24/7 daily basis. And as I started to do that, I started to notice myself, wait, I'm actually speaking more confident. I actually respect myself. I actually like myself. I actually look in the mirror and see, he's a G, he's the man. This is basically how you like yourself and love yourself, by dressing how you want to dress and becoming that dream person that you always wanted to be like. So this is my way of loving myself and my way of showing up as the best I can in clothing. When you start dressing as the person you want to become, it's so much easier to take photos with your Instagram and stuff like that. It's so much easier because you already have the suit on, you already have the button arm on, you already have the shirt on, you already have the dress pants on, you already have everything all set up. So when you take a photo, it's always fucking good. It's always popping. You started becoming the person who you want to be, and it's so much easier to capture that when you are that person. So what I did was I started to use Pinterest. I started to like really find what is the fashion, what is the aesthetic, what is the style that I really resonate with, and I just started buying the clothes which resonated with that style, which was similar to that. Step 4 is to identify high status environments. Now the place that I'm recording this video is the outside part of the lounge where no one is, but this is a high status location. You can see the buildings behind me, you can see the places behind me, you can see I'm sitting in a nice chair, there's nice lights around me, everything's amazing. And so when you go to these environments, you're able to take these high status photos. You don't need to order anything crazy. Order a drink, order a coffee, order a small meal. Just order something, stay there and expose yourself to the new environment, the new place, which is becoming your norm. And this is where we go to step 5, which is power photos. Now you always heard the quote that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it is 100% true. The environment that you are in will speak for itself. The photo that you're in will speak for itself, right? If you can see the photos that I put right now, you can see that the environment speaks for itself. And so you might be asking, what are the photos that I need to get? These are 2 key principles that if you understand, you can understand these principles and take photos on the fly because you understand these persuasion principles and these influence principles. The 2 key influences you need to understand when taking photos is scarcity and social proof. Now, scarcity is showing that you have access to things that not a lot of people have access to. That's why people say, oh my God, look at that Lambo, look at that Ferrari, because it's something that is rare. And the reason why it's rare is because it's expensive. It's hard to get. Not a lot of people can have that. When not a lot of people can get a certain thing, that's what makes it scarce. That's what makes it valuable, because it's limited. Not a lot of people can get it. So if you can use the scarcity principle and show off things that are scarce, that are hard to obtain, that not a lot of people have, you raise your status as a person that is more high value. Going to nice cafes, even showing off your shredded physique, because not a lot of people have good physiques. Traveling photos, taking photos in nice cafes, restaurants, fancy events. The second principle is social proof. It is the proof that you are not a psychopath and you are someone that people respect and people want to be around, especially if you have high status friends, high status female friends, high status male friends. If you have these people in your photos, it does a lot. So if you took photos with certain celebrities or certain important people, that shows if you are hanging around important people, that must mean you must be important as well. Their level of importance, their status will transfer onto you. As I started to be around more important people, take photos in nice environments, just display things that showed scarcity and social proof, that literally made me a more desirable person to be around, and it made my status be perceived as higher. And so this is exactly why you need to create a lifestyle for yourself, which would allow you to get access to scarce things, which would allow you to be around important people. Because if you create the lifestyle, you don't have to fake it. I'm not faking it because I'm genuinely living the lifestyle, and you guys don't have to fake it too. You guys can go to nice places, have a nice coffee, expose yourself to these environments, expose yourself to nice places, network your way with important people, go to events, go to social events, go to business events, go to entrepreneur events, go to creative events, go to influence events, and be around these people. As I started to create a lifestyle for myself, I could just get the photos on the fly, like boom, done, boom, done, boom, done, because I was already in these environments. So photos which show that you're competent, that you're smart, that you have access to scarce things, social proof. You understand these principles, you can go out there and make photos for yourself. A couple photos ideas is you working on your phone in a nice environment, you in a nice high status cafe, you in a nice high status restaurant, you with a photo with a girl. Even if it's a female friend, these things make you a more desirable man because you are around attractive girls, even if it's a female friend. And as I started doing these things, I raised my status as a man and I became a more powerful individual. So the 6th step is killer editing. This is very simple. You can go on an iPhone, you can adjust the contrast, slightly adjust it so it's easier to see. You want the photos clear and easy. So you can simply use the settings in the iPhone, or you can learn how to use Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom on your phone. And that definitely helps 100%. And the 7th step, this is the most important step, using Instagram stories. Now, stories are a way to build parasocial relationship with your audience. Now, your audience is the people that you meet in the gym, you meet online, you follow them, or you meet in person and they follow you, and you can post stories to develop relationships with these people. That's like your way of frequently posting content. Now, imagine for YouTube, how you would nurture your audience is by posting YouTube content. For Instagram, how you would nurture your connections, your human connections and relationships is by posting stories, the things that you're doing, the things that you're interested in, things that you're passionate about, the projects you're working on, going to the gym, like these things. You can post these things every single day, and it starts to build comfort, it starts to build trust, and it starts to build up your status and power because people see you every day. Okay, this Darius is doing this, Jason is doing this, Ben is going to the gym, Jason is hanging around with these people, Jason is doing these events, right? When you do this, you start to occupy people's mind and people start to think about you more because you're frequently, consistently showing them that this is me, I'm Jason, this is what I do, this is how I live my life, and you keep on frequently showing them and you start to build comfort. So when you reach out to people people are like warm leads, you know, like there's a night and day difference when you outreach to someone random, where you outreach to someone who's been watching you for ages and feels like they know you. And this is similar to like watching a YouTuber and like watching them, getting to know the story, the hardest lessons, the stories about where they really suffered to the stories where they really succeeded. And when you message them or you talk to them in the online school community or you DM them, you feel like you know them, but they don't know you at all, but you feel like you're best friends with them. And that's what you need to achieve with your content. You need to build parasocial relationships with people. As I started doing this, you know, I was posting stories about going to the gym. You know, people will message me, bro, let's go to the gym. I was posting stories about going salsa. Yo, bro, let's go salsa. I was posting stories about the club that I run, which is boxing, and people like boxing each other, and people will message me, yo, bro, like when are you doing the next thing? So as you start to post stories, people will start to engage with you. And that's what happened with me. Girls started messaging me about the things I was doing, started commenting on the things I was doing in my stories, started engaging with me. And it's a really easy way to reduce the resistance of people reaching out to you to do cool shit with and to do fun shit with. And when they reach out to you, you can say, yo, bro, like I'm doing this thing next week, bro, you should come. Or like, yo, hey, I'm doing this thing, you should come join me, like with a girl. So when you have these stories, you're building up relationships with people, and you're warming up the leads. And so when you reach out to people to invite them for events, for cool shit that you're doing, it's so much easier. So this is the 7-step guide to building a powerful high status Instagram. I've summarized everything in this video, plus more detail, plus examples as well in my free Instagram mastery playbook. So if you guys want access to that, click the link in the description to join my free school community, and you guys can get access to that completely for free. It only takes 1 minute to sign up. So I'll see you in my free community, and you can write a post in the school community to get personalized help from me as well. So click the link in the description to get access to the free community, and I'll see you in there. Peace.